What's up, guys? This is Zach from Zach Live Review, and I have the Blackberry Q10 with me today. I used this device before. I do not use it as my daily driver now. Right now I use the Galaxy S6 Edge, which I will be doing a full review on. So let's just dive right on in. So what we have here is we have a 3.1 inch display. It's going to be your Super AMOLED display, and you have a 38.8 screen to body ratio. On the top you have your power and sleep, along with your 3.5mm headphone jack, a couple mics. You have your volume rocker with your I've been switching so many devices. I believe this is your play stop button, and then you have a mic and a really decently loud speaker, I have to say. And then you have your micro HDMI and your micro charging port. Overall, I really like the build quality. As you can see, if I can get this to focus, it definitely has some scratches where I have dropped it on the bevel. So, let's see. There we go. So, some dents, but overall it took a pretty good beating as I've had it. Screen quality, now that I'm used to seeing a 4K display, it's kind of hard to, look at 720p screens. However, as you can tell, it's bright, it's vivid, the colors are just there. Since it is a Super AMOLED display, I would expect nothing less than those dark blacks, because if you know your AMOLED technology. Overall, it was a really good phone to work with. I'll go through the likes and dislikes as we go on here. Alright, so moving on, we'll get into the performance side. BlackBerry threw in a Snapdragon S4 processor. It's quick, it's snappy, it's there when you need it. Overall, it's a business phone, so, I mean, what are you really going to be doing with it, as far as pushing it to its limits? You shouldn't be doing very much, except for your emails, your texting, your photos you take every once in a while, your tweets and Facebook, and, it's not a big screen, so you won't be doing a lot of YouTubing, and video content and gaming, although, the options are there. BlackBerry did do very well on that hand. One thing I have to give to this phone is BlackBerry never fails with their QWERTY keyboard. It's just the physical keyboard is there, it's nice, so no complaints there. Anyways, back to the Snapdragon S4, sorry, kind of got a little lost there. It's clocked in at 1.5 gigahertz, it's a dual core, and it's running an Adreno 225. As we take off the back casing here, you have a SIM card, and this is the unlocked variant, a micro SD card port where it supports up to 64 gigs, and then you have your wonderful 2100 milliamp battery, and then that's basically it for underneath there. You do have your NFC, not wireless charging supportive, just so everybody knows, because there are phones out there that do support it. This is harder to do with one hand than it looks. Okay. So, just an overall rundown. Those who know BlackBerry, then you know how to run the operating system. It is running their Blackberry 10 operating system, and I believe this is running the newest one they have. I don't have any Wi-Fi or anything turned on at the moment, so just bear with me. I'm not going to be doing any internet speed tests. However, the browser was really, really nice. I have to say, I have to give it to them. So, as you have your gestures, and then you have your little peek view here, where you can see your notifications here on the left. You get your date, your time, your battery percentage, the whole shebang. And then you can swipe on over, and as you can see, you have your Blackberry hub, and this is where you're going to have your text messages, your notifications, your Blackberry Messenger, you know, the whole 9 yards. The apps that come on here, you have, you know, your contacts, BBM, Blackberry World, which everybody knows, if you don't, that Blackberry World doesn't have a lot of apps, and thankfully they have added this app store with Amazon, and it gives you a little bit wider. You're not going to get your Snapchat, your Instagram. There are options for that developers have made. You have your browser, documents to go. I have to say, one thing I do miss is that Blackberry had the best option for content as far as downloading PDFs and just file transfers and the whole shebang. Blackberry Maps needs work. It's there, but it's not there. Kind of like Apple Maps. It's working on. Music. When I bought this device, it did come with Blackberry Premium headphones, a charger, and I really like the headphones. I actually use them with my Galaxy S6 Edge because I don't know what I did with the headphones with it, but so yeah, you get your file manager, and it's a very quick, fluid 2 gigs of RAM, 16 gigs onboard storage, again 64 gigabyte memory card support. As far as the camera, you're looking at an 8 megapixel camera. So it's what you need for a Blackberry, I guess. It was good. Of course, nothing compared to some of the phones out there on the market today. However, you can get in 1080p at 30 frames per second, so there's always that. You have your Bluetooth 4.0, your NFC, and whatnot. So yeah, I used this for a couple months. I really liked the design. It works. It just works. However, if you're a video content person or an app goer and you're not just looking for emails and whatnot, then I would recommend something like the iPhone or an Android or maybe even a Windows phone, because there's just more to offer. However, as a good assistant, I really liked Blackberry. They did a really good job on this phone, and so that's about it. If you have any questions, you can feel free to comment in the comments below. Like this video and subscribe. I am working on a Galaxy S6 Edge review, so definitely like this photo and comment if you would like to see that. Alright, thanks guys. Bye.